Hey everyone, good evening. Can you guys turn on your videos? Yeah. So Bharat, do
Yeah,
you do you have extra classes?
yeah, from 7
Okay. So okay, fine. So you reach home at
4:35.
Hmm, okay. Then what about Ashish? How was your day?
My day was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So did you have your exams or tests?
on?
I mean your like periodic tests?
No, we didn't have it yet. We are going to have it on this month last week. But we are going to have one IIT exam tomorrow.
Mm, okay. Okay. Oh, what is it about?
It's about maths, physics, chemistry. Three
Okay.
subjects.
Then what about Payal? Yeah, why are you laughing?
Sister, no, like today's day was very horrible. So,
So you're happy?
sister, no, like I'm getting laugh by remembering today's day.
Okay. So Trisha, tell me what happened today.
My day was totally bad today.
So you and Payal, you both are in the same class.
Yeah,
Okay, what happened?
some issue was there in class. By remembering that, I am getting lost.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then Yuvan?
Yes, sister.
Yeah, how was your day?
Yeah, nice. It's okay.
Okay. Then do you want to ask anyone how their day was?
No, sister.
Okay. Then Dhanalakshmi, how was your day?
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask anyone how their day was?
Yeah, sister, how was your day?
My day was yeah, good. My day was good. Not me, anyone else.
Hmm. Pranava, brother,
Yeah,
how
Pranava
was your
brother. Mm.
Hello, seeing you all after many days.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dhanalakshmi, what do you want to ask him?
only how? Yeah, how was his day?
My day was good. We went to Jesus Hospital, Jesus Medical College. We saw all the specimens there, the unborn babies, the heart, the liver. It was very good.
Oh.
It was, and I saw the dissection of the corpses, the dead body they were dissecting. It was like kind of horrible, but yeah, it was nice.
Okay. Then Sana,
Yeah, hi sister.
yeah, can I see your face? Yeah. Please show your face till 7, okay? Mm. Then, okay, everyone turn on your video, okay? Or else I'll think that you're sleeping, not listening to the class. So one thing that I wanted to ask all of you is, you guys attend the class. So out like there are more than 15 members in the group, but nearly 12 are regular. So you can say 10 are regular. So out of this 10, then again only 3 or 4, they submit their assignments on time. Okay, so others just before the class or on Friday you submit. Now, do you remember what was the submission date of the last week's assignment? Anyone, do you remember?
Monday.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. I told it was Monday because I knew that you guys have your tests were going on, so you can complete it on Saturday or Sunday because Saturday it was a holiday, right? But still, many of you did not submit. And it's not just, last week's class, but, the previous classes as well. You attend the class and you don't submit the assignment. Not all of you, but most of you. So when that happens, I feel like you're attending the class just for the sake of attending, and then you're not spending any time to practice at home. That is why, like, assignment, it's like burden for you. If you were like really practicing, then you will have more to share with all of us. Like, yeah, I have done this, I have done that too. I tried doing this and there's an error. What can I do? I learned this, like, a new topic, many things, but you guys consider assignment like a burden. So it's like doing it, it's like an extra work for you, right? Is it, Trisha? So don't do that. So if you are like submitting, then you have to submit it within the date that I tell. If you submit it later on, then I won't have much interest in chucking that one because I feel like even you didn't have much interest while doing it, right? You carelessly sent it uh, on Friday, so I won't have much interest checking that one. So if you send it to me early, like just within the submission date, then I will check and I'll give you suggestion. And even when I give the suggestion, you can take your time and then improve how I tell. And some of you ignore the messages that I sent after you submit your assignments. So that shouldn't happen because it shows lack of interest. So you attend the class, but at the same time, you have to do the assignment also. Because, I feel like, there is nothing to keep record of your assignments because most of you don't submit at all. Just 2 or 3. So I can say, okay, these many, they never submitted assignments, and only these 2 people are submitting. That's it. So I don't need to keep the record of it at all. That's why. Okay. So those who joined in the middle, okay, you are still learning the basics, but those who can, you should try. And if it's not possible, you should tell me. Okay. So I'm not forcing you to do it. So it's just like you do it because you can. If that's not possible, you tell me why you don't want to do it or why you couldn't do it. And if you're not attending the class also, you have to tell me Thursday that you'll not be able to attend. And if you didn't submit the assignment, then you tell me that I'll not be able to submit this week because I have some work. Okay, if you don't inform, then don't submit, and then submit on Fridays in the morning, then that's not considered. That is not good. Okay, so if I have to keep the record and track your progress, then I need them. Okay, yeah. So let's begin the class now. Yeah. Yeah, turn on your videos. Payal, Sana, Trisha, Ashish, Trisha, and then Sana. Yeah. So, do you guys remember what we learned in the last class? Anyone? Do you remember what we learned?
We learned about global and local variables.
Yeah. So you learn the basics of function and then the syntax and then the global and local namespace and then written statement also, right? So today you will be learning about the kinds of arguments. You can pass the arguments in the function. Okay, so today we learn like two different kinds of arguments. Like that one is actually there are two kinds. So arbitrary arguments and then keyword arbitrary argument. Just a second. Yeah, keyword arbitrary arguments. So I'll share my screen. Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sister.
Okay. So now just, we'll create a function and we'll pass the argument. So function, okay. Then the function name can be just number and then the argument can be number, okay? Then colon, then what? Written the number in raise, do you know what this means?
To the power of.
Yes. Then print five. Okay. So which is the argument now here in this function?
Maybe,
Argument that I'm passing? Hmm?
maybe written. Maybe written.
No, argument. Argument that I'm passing here in this function. This one, right? The number. So now if I run this code, oh my god, there are wait, just a second. Yeah, you see, now this is the output. Okay, so 25. So 5 raised to the power of 2 is 25. So you know how to pass this kind of arguments, right? Now, so the number, like it can be anything, but it's raised to the power of 2. Now, like again, number, and then we'll have two arguments. So one is number and power also. Oh. So you have to do the same. A number and then power, then print num. Then you can write the number as well as the power. So 5 number, then power 3. How much is it? Do you know the answer?
125.
Yes. So here we got 125. So here we are passing two arguments. Okay, so this is how we pass the arguments in the function. So here, today's topic is variable length arguments. So when you don't know how many arguments, like how many variables are there, then how can you like use the function in that case? So that's arbitrary arguments. So for example, now here, we are like creating another function. So the function name is num, then underscore args. Then in this place, so this number is a argument. So here I'm using this star symbol. So these arbitrary arguments, you use it when you don't know how many arguments you have to pass. So here after this one, then print. Okay, let me cancel. So you understood this line, right? The function name and the argument and the symbol. Then print number and then the square bracket 0. Okay, and then into number again square bracket 1. So this 0 and 1, it's not the number, it's the index value. Okay, so here then I'm calling this function, okay, here. So I'm calling this function here. So instead of this one, I give the value. So 2, 4, 6, 8 can be anything, any number. So here, you may ask me there's only one like word, like number, then many values like 2, 4, 6, 8, many. But keyword arbitrary arguments means you can give many arguments. Okay, so that's why you're using this star symbol. So here you have 2, 4, 6, 8. So which number am I multiplying here? Can you guys guess? Like you can understand. Number, this number, and then 0, and then number, and then 1. I told you 0 and
Two,
1, they're not numbers, they're index values.
two and four.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. So number 0, it's 2, and the number 1, it's 4. So here, you are just using the same word, but you're just using their index value. Do you remember the strings and then the list, they had index value too in the same way. So it's like a tuple, ordered, okay? So here you can use as many values as you want. So now instead of number 0, let me type 1. Number 1 into number 1. 1 is the index value. Now, if I run this code, then I get 16. So number 1 is 4 and the number 1 is 4. So 4 into 4, it's 16, right? So this is arbitrary arguments. So in arbitrary arguments, you don't know how many values or you don't know, so it's like variable. So you don't know how many arguments you're gonna pass. That's why you're gonna use that star symbol. Okay, that's arbitrary arguments. So this arbitrary arguments usually you can use when you do calculation, like when you use the numbers, like the numeric values. So here, this part, you can even use it before like calling the function. For example, yeah, here you see you have the function def, then num and args, then again star symbol, then number, then print number 1 into number 2. Then I'm calling this function. But instead of like writing 2, 4, 6, 8 here, what I'm doing is I'm creating a, you know, a place where I can store all these values as a tuple. So now these values, they are in a tuple, it's ordered, okay? So now, while calling the function, I use this name, tuple name, so collection. So now, if I run this code, I get error. It says tuple index out of range. So that's why you have to use the star symbol here while calling the function as well, okay? Because, it's just a normal tuple. It's being used here using their index, right? So you have to use the star symbol. So this is used when you don't know how many arguments you're gonna pass. And you can use their index values because there'll be many. So to access any particular value, you can use their index. So this is just arbitrary arguments, like basics. So in real life, as I mentioned here, this can be used in the billing system, like in real life. For example, you go to the restaurant and then you have to, after your meal, then they'll give you a bill, right? That time, you have the items, it is different from each customer. So I go to the same, or you can consider like a particular shop, like a grocery shop. Then there are many things, right? Many different things. So I buy milk and then bread, and that's it. And then again, Dhanalakshmi goes there and she buys milk and then chocolate, then biscuits, and then many other items. Okay, 3 or more than 3. So we went to the same store, but we bought different items and the cost also differs, right? So now they have to give both of us the bill, right? With the item and with the cost. So they can use this arbitrary arguments that time. So this is because they don't know how many items we bought. So if it's like 2, then you write the cost here. Okay, like you can create many different variables that time. Now it's collection. So now just take it as A and then take it as B. So now, 50, then 35, then 90. Again, here it can be just 30 and 100 and 150 and 500. Yeah. So A is a person and B is a person. So can you tell me how many items this person bought? How many items?
4.
This person, A.
4.
Yeah. Then how many items did person B bought? Did buy?
3.
Yeah. So now this can be different, right? Like the items can be different. So that time they use arbitrary arguments. Yeah. So now that's how it works in the billing system, because there'll be different or like many different kinds of items. So they can use it in the function. So to print the bill, so with the cost and the items. And also in combining the data, like the student marks. So there are like many students who score different marks, right? So you can just consider few subjects or all the subjects, and then you can like add them and then find the percentage if you want later on, but you can add them. So the number of subjects and the marks, they are different. So that's when you use this arbitrary arguments there. Now, yeah. So here, now, can you guys, like, I won't stop sharing my screen. So you can like refer to these examples, and then can you create a simple program that takes any number of items, costs, and splits the bill equally among a group of people? Everyone, you should do it, okay? I just gave you the example just here. A person B. So you have to build a program that takes any number, like any number of item costs. So not the items, okay? Like not item 1, item 2, item 3. Any number of item costs. Just like how I gave you an example just now. And then it will split the bill equally among a group of people. For example, now we bought some number of items, and we also have the cost, and we are a group of 4, then this total amount will be divided equally among us. So you have to write a function for that. You will have time till 6:45. Yeah, start. If you did not understand, ask me again. Dhanalakshmi, are you doing it?
Can you say once again?
Yeah. So you have to write a function. You can use args, arbitrary arguments, what this function is going to do is it will take any number of item costs, and then it will split the bill among the group of people. For example, you go to a restaurant and then you have 4 friends, and then all of you ate dosa. Okay, so 4 dosa. And then 1 dosa is, just think, 10 rupees. And then 10, 10, 10, 10 is 40. So 40 by 4, that's 10. So each of you should pay 10. So this is a simple example, but this is what this function should do. So you have to write the code for that. I'm not expecting anyone with the correct answer. You have to, it's okay, you can make mistakes. Did you understand, Bharat? And nobody don't refer to ChatGPT or any other websites. Can you guys turn on your videos as well?
Thanishka, there is no power in my house. What to do?
Okay, you can continue. Then others you can do.
Excuse me.
Yes, love it.
Yeah, can we do this like in the Android? Like, I don't have a laptop right now.
Why you don't have laptop right now?
Yeah, the real reason is because that laptop hinge broke. To be honest, it is in school right now.
Your school got laptop, but you kept it in the school?
No. Like, it was not mine actually. If you remember Jeshta, he left the WeJump, so that was passed down to me.
So
Yeah,
that's
the hinge
not
broke.
working
Like,
now?
the display hinge. No, it's not.
So how are you going to learn from now on?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea what to do.
Hmm. You can inform it to your teacher. Your school teacher. Because
Okay.
every time excuses to do the assignments and practice, that will not help you learn anything. Every time you can attend the class,
Yeah, got
but
it.
you cannot submit the assignment, then you cannot practice fully, right? That's why.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Others,
note it.
yeah. Others, are you doing? If you're doing, then just thumbs up so that I can know you're doing. Actually, like in this question, like there is only one part where you need to use this arbitrary arguments, only for one task. And this splitting the bill among the group of people, that's not related to this arcs. Trisha, Payal, Sana, can you turn on your video and then do? Yeah, Sana, are you there?
Excuse me, sister.
Hmm.
Sister, in number of arguments, if we given the same value in collection,
Oh, I cannot hear. Bharat, your screen is stuck.
the same value will come.
We did not hear anything actually.
Like you are giving one examples, no? Four friends are going and having those at 10 rupees each. Here in number of arguments, if we given the person, how many persons are there, or the value of the food, what we should be.
The number of people you can give that as an argument, but not arbitrary argument. And then the arbitrary arguments, it's for the costs of the items. Any number of item, but their cost. You use arbitrary arguments for that, not for number of people. Did you understand? But
Yes, sister.
you can pass both the arguments. Did you understand?
Yes, sister. Thank you, sister.
Yeah. Okay, 3 more minutes. Yeah, every one of you turn on your videos. Did anyone finish? Okay, time up. Can you guys share how much you have done?
Sister, I am sending it.
So you did? Ashish, did you do?
Yes.
Yeah, can you share it in the chat box? Or if you're okay, you can share it in the chat box.
Chat box. I will. Okay. I will.
Others, did you try? Trisha, did you try? What about
Trying, but
Dhanalakshmi, Sana?
VS Code is not actually working while I attend class.
Sorry?
I'm attending while. So
Hmm?
Chandrika.
In last class, I told you, right? If you could like get the laptop home to practice, like you told, there are many, but like there are laptops, but it's in the school.
yeah, but it's not mine, it's of other students.
Oh, okay. So are they like is it for the new students or for like other students? They are in by
It
like
is,
other teams.
no, they're not in any other teams, but they were what the students of WeJump only.
Hmm?
But then I don't know whether they're attending the Python class or not.
Because it's like waste if it's in the school. Nobody uses it. So you can inform your teacher and then get it home to practice.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, Ashish, did you share? You're on mute.
My Wi-Fi isn't connected to the laptop. I am connecting it.
Can you just take a picture and then share it?
Yeah, for sharing it, I am not getting the Wi-Fi. It's not connecting to my laptop.
I mean the picture in your mobile.
No, I did it in the laptop. Oh,
Yeah, you can use
yeah.
your mobile to take the picture like this in the laptop. Then what about Dhanalakshmi? Dhanalakshmi, did you do it?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, can you share your screen and show?
Yeah, just a minute.
Trisha,
I'll
can
light
you
up.
text at
I'll
least?
light up. Unfortunately.
Can you text the code? Yeah. Then,
Sister, can I share?
huh? Oh yeah, you can share. Just a minute, I'll be back.
Yes, also.
Recording.
Hello, sister?
Yeah, you can you hear me? You can start sharing.
I was having network issue. Just a minute, I'll share. Sister, is that visible? Sister, am I audible?
Okay. So you have function, then price arcs, then okay, star symbol, then number. Colon is missing. Then print price 0 into price 1. Oh, did you just stop sharing your screen? She's did. Okay. Actually, I cannot see the image. It's not. Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll share it in the chat box, like for everyone to see. Hmm. Yeah. So this is what you've done, right? So here you have a list, like a tuple, and then equal division. Okay, function name, then item cost. Okay, you're just using, you're passing only one argument. That's the cost of the items. So now add is equal to sum of the cost. Good. Yeah. Then the division is equal to add by 5. Good. Then print division, like the, yeah. So how many each should pay, then call the function. So here, yeah, this is perfect. This is correct. But the problem is, as I gave you the question, only I can understand what you have done, right? And others cannot understand what you have done. So it's you have learned something like code readability and then comments, right? So adding comments, it takes time, but code readability means like, maintaining your code very, very well and using reasonable variable names so that everybody can understand what you're doing. Because now only I can understand. I know you were in a hurry and you did it so well, but try to improve this a bit, okay? Is it fine, Ashish?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Many of your codes, they're correct. They're always correct, but you can try to improve it. Okay, is that fine? Yeah, you can improve it and then share it in the group. So I'll share my screen again. So that's about args, arbitrary arguments. Now we'll, okay, I gave you these examples. So the bill or the combining the data, like the student scores. So now I'll teach you what's quarks. So quarks, it just means keyword arbitrary arguments. So here in the arbitrary arguments, you just use the like it's good for calculation where the numbers are included. Here you see 2, 4, 6, and then you don't know how many arguments you're going to pass. That's why you put the star symbol. So keyword argument, arbitrary argument means you don't know how many keyword arguments will be passed. So here, any argument, okay, any argument can be passed here. You don't know how many. But here, you can pass many, even you don't know here. But this is not just simply any argument. There are keyword arguments. So here, you see, now power and number. So they are arguments, right? So you can do this, you can convert this into key arbitrary arguments. So keyword argument, arbitrary argument means, well, calling the function, you actually type something like number is equal to 5 or power is equal to 5 and the number is equal to 6 is equal to 3. So here I've interchanged, right? I've interchanged, but still you can know what is 5 and what is 3. So 3 is the number and then 5 is the power. So it's to make sure, like it's to not get confused with your arguments. So in the same way, here to write this quarks keyword arguments, you can use 2 star symbols. So here now, you see number is the argument and then print my number is number, this argument. Again, my other number is, again, same argument. Now, my number is in the pile I admitted. Okay. So my number is number, and then in the square brackets, you have written num1. And then again, my other number is number, then number 3. So here you can, like while calling the, okay, I'll cancel this. So I'll cancel this too. So yeah, so my number is. So here you can type number, this argument name. Then while calling the function, so you can, okay, this is the function name. Then you can type number. So instead of just number, you can have many arguments here. You can give them value, but you should make sure that they have the key and value. You know, in dictionary we use this. So in our like arbitrary arguments, it's like just values, like tuple, you know, like this, just numbers. But in keyword arbitrary arguments, you will have the key and the value. So now after this function name, I write number, and this is number 1, and equals to, you can add single quotes, and then, okay, so this is my name, okay? Or you can type number, like here my number is, so any number, so 20. Now you can add one more argument, one more keyword argument. So this is num, and then 2. This is inside the quotation, you can write 40. Again, one more, number 3. Then inside the quotation, we write 60. Okay. So just this argument, it can have many keyword arguments. Okay. Now here, my number is number, and then inside the square bracket, you can write the values that you used here. So I will write num, then 2. So I think this should be inside the quotation. Yeah. So if you run this code, then you will get, oh no, this will be num and 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if you run this, you will get 40. So here you have num1, num2, num3. So they are the keys, and 20, 40, 60, they are values. So you have learned this dictionaries, right? You know, I just gave you an example of the real dictionary. If you want to search a word, you go there, you have the word. That's the key. And their meaning, it's the value. So key value pair, that's in the dictionary, right? So this keyword arguments, it's also like dictionary, similar to dictionary. So in arbitrary arguments and keyword arbitrary arguments, in both, you don't know how many arguments are there. That's common. But here, you don't know how many arguments are there, like that's common. But here, you don't know how many keyword arguments are there. That's keyword arbitrary arguments. So here, I'm not just like writing 20, 40, 60, like randomly, but I'm assigning them a key. So, and then I'll be using it here when I'm inside the function. So that's why it's called keyword arguments. So like there are like many ways where you can use this keyword arbitrary arguments and arbitrary arguments in the function. So now I'm just teaching you the basic. I just gave you this work to do this one. So what Ashish did, it's completely like correct, but you can improve. So here the difference. So I'll just remove, I learned if you want to like remove the a hashtag symbol, you can click control and slash removed. So here, just think, I had the same thing, like arbitrary arguments, it's already like common. Then again, why keyword arbitrary arguments, it doesn't make any difference, right? So here you see, so the student info and the argument, then print the argument. And while calling the function, there is like anu and then 14 and then grade 9. So just think you're making a very big function, and after that you somewhere want to like get the like this person's age, but you don't have anything to access this one. So age is 14, but there's nothing to get this 14 from this function, right? But in numbers, it's okay because the order doesn't matter. 2, 4, 6, 8 in this example, the order doesn't matter. Like just calculation, right? So in this case, we'll use keyword arguments. You see, now the student info again, but this is quarks. So print quarks and then student info. This is like calling the function here. Name is Anu, age is 14, then grade is grade 9. So now if you want to get her age, there's some a key which you can use to access that age. So you use age, then you will get 14. But here to get 14, you don't have anything which you can use to access it. So that's why you are using, so this keyword means key value pair, just like dictionary. So here I told you, this is, okay, this should be a comment. So in arbitrary arguments, position or order like matters, and then like this is better for calculation. Like if you want to add like sum of some variable, just like in the task that I just gave you here, you're adding all the items cost there. So here the names matter. So the labels or names matter. I think I said before the order doesn't matter, but here you cannot access them separately. Like you can, but you won't have a particular name to access it. For example, if there are 2, 4, 6, 8, you can get this 2 by by its index value, like 0, 1, 2, 3. But there is no name. But here there is name. If you want to know her age, you say name, age. If you want to know her name, then you say name. So you are using the key. So that is keyword arbitrary arguments. Did you guys understand?
Well,
Are you
sister, you,
sleeping by any chance? Can you turn on your video? Oh,
sis-
you cannot sleep.
sister,
Hi.
can you explain before things?
Before things?
Because due to rain, my network gone suddenly.
Mm, okay, I'll explain it to you again. Which one do you want me to explain?
From that define student info was
Quarks. Okay. I was just telling them the difference. So if it's arcs, just Anu 14 grade 9, you can use their, you know, you don't know which is her name, which is her age, and which is her class here in arcs. But it is ordered, like you can use the index value, but you don't know which is the age, which is the name. But here you see, Anu is her name, and then age, like 14 is her age, and then grade 9 is her like class. So you are using the keywords. So that's the difference. I told that. Did you get it?
Yeah, sister.
Yeah. Others, do you have any doubts? Others, do you have any doubts? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. We
Oh,
can.
only
We
Pranava can
can.
hear me. Others, can you not hear? Okay, you can hear. Do you have any doubts?
No,
Only
sister.
last step I can't understand.
Yuan. Okay. I know I think it's a bit difficult for you to understand because you need to have the basics, right? Okay. Others, do you have any doubts? No doubts. Okay, I'll stop sharing my screen then. I'll share the assignment in the group because if I tell here now, you will forget and you won't submit. In the group, I'll text so that it'll be kind of a reminder. You, whenever you see the message, you should know that I did not submit and you should submit. Okay, so that's it for today. The arguments, different kinds of arguments, and I told you, I informed you about your assignment submission at the beginning, but now I'm telling you again, commitment is important. If it's possible to send, yes, I will send. Not possible to send, use text. I'm not able to send because of this reason. Not on Friday morning, before Thursday or Wednesday, or when I give you the assignment. If it's possible, you say yes, I can, and not possible, you say no because of some reason, and I'll do it. If you don't communicate, I feel like you're not at all interested. So you are attending the classes, and I hope you can understand what I'm teaching, but you're not practicing. If you're not sending the assignment, I take it, I think like you're not practicing, you're not spending any time to learn this. That's why. So every one of you, you can submit your assignments. I'll share it in the group and then you can submit it within the submission date. Okay? Not on Friday mornings. I won't consider that. And there are many people, but only 2 or 3 submit the assignment, but 10 or 9 attends the class. So I'm fine with only 2 or 3 people submitting, being active. Enough. That's enough. But if you're attending, it means even you're interested to learn. So you put a bit more effort and then submit your assignments. Okay? Is that fine?
Yes, sister.
Yeah, I'm not telling you you should submit, but if you cannot, just communicate. Okay? I should know what's happening. If I don't know, then because I'll keep track of everyone. I mean, like, yeah, this person is doing and this person is doing and if you don't contact me, then I won't know what's happening. Okay? That is why. So that's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.
Tanishka,
Yes, ma'am.
have you prepared any AI this one or a chart, flourish chart for this workshop presentation?
Like for the chat part, like we taught them again, like we have to prepare it. Like I told them to get the like real data set and then prepare on their own. And the AI project, like Harsha sir, he's still teaching us, and we just completed one class in the AI project. So
In that case, you no need to create that project or coding. You can come up with the ideas and solutions. Okay.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Like no need to create the coding for that, or no need to create AI, but we can make ideas, right? For if this problem happens, means we can make this one and the solution for that. Like ideas, you can, yeah, you can prepare and what's the solution for that? How you can make it? Those
Yes,
things you
ma'am.
can present.
Like he sent us the format, like he told us to use it if like to make few changes in what he have given. So we'll try
Oh,
to
Harsha sir.
yes, ma'am.
And that is a bit difficult to prepare coding for AI. Means like chatbot or something. If you are preparing, means it takes time. Okay. So you can prepare, as I said, just ideas and the solution for that. Not ideas, and then if any problem is for that, what's the solution? How you can make use of AI through
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Okay.
If
Just yeah.
if he finishes the portions like quite early, like within next week on few topics, if we have around 2 weeks also, I guess we can do that.
Yeah. Actually, you have filled that form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There clearly he has mentioned about that. Just a flourish chart. That one, creative one, you can make it. Another one, it is you can come up with the AI solution for a particular problem. Just I'll share that screenshot in the group. Okay, just check it there. Actually,
Okay.
he has mentioned it in that form itself. Google form you have filled for the workshop, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there itself he has given the two. So these two things, you have 4 groups. All the 4 groups are going to present.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Like what he told was like Sunday, like we have class. Like if he teach like few topics, then after that, like we can start. Like that's what he told.
then we don't have time, right? If you start also. Like it's August 9th. So hardly we have 2 or 3 classes. That's all right. So instead of that, instead of preparing AI, that you can continue. That no issues. In your classes, you can continue. For presentation, you prepare something, okay? For
Oh,
that
yes,
means morning ice breaking session and inauguration will be there. Afterwards, your 4 groups presentation will be there. Then caricature and then some closing ceremony, like they have divided. We'll send the program schedule, okay? Program flow will send it.
Oh, yes,
So main it is your group presentation is the main part in that. So you'll see, Yonsa will see which team is going to present well. And those who are in Telangana, you can ask them to create a video, short video, something what they have learned or something about it. So that also you can present during your presentation. Okay.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Got it, Pranav?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, fine. Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you. Okay, that's it, everyone. Then, if you have made any charts, like I told you before during the Flourish classes, you can share it with me. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.